Hey, this is Larry Yeager at Yeager Cycle, and I thought maybe I'd show you on the Harley-Davidson Pan America some of the modes that they offer. I think most of you guys and gals that own Pan Americas, you've gotten familiar with the standard modes that they have. But they have custom modes, and some of you maybe had ventured off into those waters, and maybe some of you haven't. I have, and I've made one custom mode, and it really worked good for my specific riding style, riding ability, kind of what I was doing, and I would highly encourage you to do the same thing on yours. So, just to kind of start off, I think everybody probably knows this that owns a Pan America, but if you don't, we've got some different modes. So mine is on the sport mode, as you can see there, the S right on top of the speedometer right there. Okay, now I'm going to switch to the off-road mode. Okay, then I'm going to switch to the off-road plus mode. I'm going to go right on by A and B because them are custom modes. Then we've got the rain mode, and then we've got the road mode. So those are all the standard modes that they offer, okay? So they also have custom modes, like you might have seen when I was rotating through or toggling through that they have the A and B. So I am going to go, I'm going to come over here to the left-hand handlebar switch, and I'm going to hit the Windows button. It's going to bring up multiple windows. I am going to look for, I am going to look for the setup toggle right there. I'm going to select that. I'm going to go down to ride customization. I'm going to select that. And then I'm going to click on the ride modes right there. So there we've got the rain mode, the road mode, the sport mode, the off-road plus, or the custom off-road plus mode. And then as you can see, we got A and B. And with the check mark there, that means that, let me go back down. With the check mark there, that means it is selected, it is actually selected to come up on my modes. So if I want to come over to the edit button, I could edit mode A, okay? So it says copy from another mode. I always check, I check no, okay? I'm going to go back and show you that again. So custom mode A, I'm going to select it. I'm going to come over to the edit button, copy from another mode. I want to make my own mode from scratch. So I'm not going to hit the up arrow, I'm going to hit the down arrow on the X. That brings up each individual option within mode A. Okay, so right here we can select, we're going to select what engine map we want to use. So there's engine map. I'm going to open that up. You've got the sport mode, the road mode, the off-road mode, and the rain mode. So you've got those four. So I'm going to select the off-road mode. Okay? I'm going to go back to engine braking. So I'm going to open up the engine brake. You can go base level. You can go -1. You can go +1. And you can go max. So, engine braking, obviously what that does is when you roll off throttle, how much braking is the engine going to do for you? So this can take this up or down, less or more, and so you can select. So I'm going to leave mine on base, okay? Then I'm going to go back to the throttle response now, the next part of that mode A. So I'm going to select throttle response. Same deal. You got base, you got max, you got +1 and -1. So, this obviously is going to determine how sensitive your throttle is, which, you need to determine that by your riding ability and what style of riding you're going to do, what you're making this map for. I'm going to leave mine on max because, man, I am a good rider. Just kidding. Okay, traction control. We're going to open that up, and you've got sport, road, and rain. So
on that, sport is going to be the least amount of traction control. Road's going to be a little bit more traction control, and rain is going to be the most traction control. So it's going to reduce power in slick conditions more. I'm going to leave mine on sport. I'm going to go back to, now I'm going to go on down. There's more options. Anti-lock braking. So we'll open up anti-lock braking. There's off-road, road, and rain. And again, all three are different options. I'm going to leave mine on off-road. Going to go back. Now we got suspension damping. Open that up. And again, you've got off-road, soft, comfort, balanced, and sport. And I'm going to leave mine on off-road sport because I'm making an off-road map, essentially, is what I'm doing. And then adaptive ride height. So if your bike has ARH, you can select that. And you can put it on auto with short delay, auto with long delay, lock at ride height. So I'm going to leave mine on lock at ride height because I want mine to stay up. I don't want it to to squat down at lower speeds. And so basically that is all of the options on map A. So and then you're going to hit the check mark right in the center. And custom mode A is done. And so I've made a specific Mac completely to my riding style for the type of riding that I want to do. So, the next Pan Am rider may want to do on-road only. They may want to do, there's so many variances on that. You can really tailor these maps to the way you want to ride, and I think more importantly to your riding ability. I think that's where all this comes into play, is if you feel like you're an expert rider or you're more of a novice rider, you can tailor these, because most of these are safety features that really, I don't want to say keep you out of trouble, but help you in tough situations. So, I think that's where this really, really shines. And I really encourage you to go make your mode, make your own mode, and shoot with A and B. That means that you can have a one for off-road and you can have one for on-road, have them specifically the way you want them. A lot of the factory road mode, sport mode, off-road mode, they're really good. They're really good specifically for those situations. But you can really tailor it to your riding style, the way you ride, by making your own mode. So, you're not going to mess anything up. It's real simple stuff. Just jump in there and do it. Basically, you shut the vehicle off, and it saves that, and then that mode is there for you. So anyway, I hope that helps. Thank you.